All right, we are back watching Wall Street this morning. Here's the Dow down. Well, we started out positive. Looks like we're down, though, about 3 points or so, 15,245. We'll see where it goes from here. Joined by Rob Black, financial expert, on set here, talking about the day's news. I want to go back to Friday, though, and get your take on the jobs report that came out. 175,000 jobs created. I guess economists were looking for 158, so it beat expectation.
Yep.
And as a result, we saw a pretty big gain.
Yes. Ultimately, what it was very Goldilocksian. Some people who were off the job market came back in looking for jobs, but we didn't create enough jobs to really move the needle per se. So the Federal Reserve can say there's no inflation, we don't have the job numbers we want, it's looking okay, moderate, tepid, tap water, not very sexy, but it was Goldilocksian. Not too hot a report, not too cold. Fed continues to do what they've been doing, and Wall Street likes that.
Okay, so that's the Dow. This morning, the S&P came out and gave basically U.S. credit a bump in its rating. It went from negative to stable. Getting more positive news.
Yeah, let me explain that a bit.
Okay.
You said the S&P. Our audience may hate that phrase because they don't know what it means. It's Standard & Poor's. There's a rating agency. They basically look at our debt, they look at our revenue, and they say, you look pretty good, United States. So they raised us. You might remember a year ago our deficits were out of control, taxes weren't enough. So they're basically saying, you look better this year than last year. So that's positive. That means our borrowing costs as a nation are cheaper. That's about all that means. To you and me, what it means is our economy is doing okay, pretty good. That economies do good, Wall Street does well.
Not bad. Okay. I want to get to some corporate news as well. We'll start local. Tesla Motors. Its stocks have been going through the roof. Some people speculating, it's overrated, overvalued. Well, I guess we had Barron come out and say exactly that, and as a result, I guess their stock took a bit of a hit in pre-market trading.
Stock is a little lower, down 3.3%. You go up 100% in a month, and you have that room for that pullback per se. Tesla got a downgrade based on they have to slash costs. Those batteries that power their vehicles are very expensive to make. They haven't cut cost yet. So Barron's is just saying, okay, it may be an okay company, but it's a little ahead of itself. So let's pull back that price target so maybe the mom and pops at home don't jump in and get hurt.
Okay. And then McDonald's also in the news this morning. As a matter of fact, their earnings did pretty good in May. Again, is it the dollar menu? Is it new items on the menu, or is it all of it?
Yeah, their same-store sales were pretty good is what we're trying to get at with this story. Ultimately, this year they've tried to lure Americans back. They've got the egg white sandwich, which has under 200 calories, and some company has said it's actually good for you. So McDonald's is innovating with product. Apple is doing their Worldwide Developers Conference today. We want to see their product. McDonald's is a great company. Now, we start to wonder is because they make cheap food that tastes good. What if they make healthy food? They may lose audience down the road. They may lose consumers down the road. So today we got two big announcements. Apple saying Worldwide Web Developer Conference, they're going to come out with an iRadio, anything else. And you also get McDonald's saying, you know, this new menu is actually doing well with our audience and our members who consume our food.
You brought up Apple. What's your gut on the conference this week? Or when you see a big newsmaker coming out of that, or just tweaks, or what's your vibe on that?
We need something big.
Yeah.
And when I say we, I'm talking about investors. It's been a long time since Apple wowed us. The iRadio is not going to wow us. iRadio is being compared to Pandora. There's so many companies out there doing Pandora-like product.
Almost like a catch-up play.
Spotify, Pandora, Google's got a radio, CBS has got a I Love Radio app. So they have to come up with something very, very special here.
Physical product, not just a software offering.
It's going to be a software offering.
Yeah.
Maybe the physical product comes a little later with back to school.
All right. Okay, Rob, thank you much again. Insights valuable as always, and we're going to see Rob again coming up at 9:15, talking winners and losers on Wall Street today. Thanks, Rob.